From college catcher to World Series hero, Schwarber's built a career out of defying expectations. Hit the intro.
Fowler on base.
High drive right field, way back. Kyle Schwarber with a moonshot.
Schwarber hits it a ton at the wall. Another grand slam.
He doesn't look like your typical slugger, and off the field, he's even more surprising. Let's quickly start things off with his background. Kyle Joseph Schwarber was born on March 5, 1993 in Middletown, Ohio. Raised in a working-class family, his father Greg served as the city's police chief, and his mother Donna was a registered nurse. Kyle grew up alongside 3 sisters and a brother. At Middletown High School, Schwarber was a multi-sport athlete, excelling in both baseball and football. And he was also a standout talent in his school's choir. And moving on. He briefly considered joining the military, but a scholarship offer from Indiana changed everything. As a freshman, he earned All-American honors. His sophomore year was even more impressive, leading the Hoosiers to their first ever College World Series.
High fly ball, deep right center field. Tape measure shot by Schwarber.
He hit 13 home runs his junior year and was recognized as one of the nation's top catchers. He was then named the MVP of the 2014 Big Ten tournament, where he led Indiana to the championship. And just a few months later, he was named MVP of the Cape Cod League. Schwarber's collegiate success caught the attention of Major League scouts, leading to his selection as the 4th overall pick by the Chicago Cubs in the 2014 draft.
Now this is a surprise. Kyle Schwarber.
And now let's get to the good stuff, the clips that turned him into a viral sensation. Kyle tore through the minors, hitting .600, not a typo, in the 2015 postseason before he even played a full MLB season. So when the Cubs called him up that summer, needless to say, he was ready.
So here he is, Kyle Schwarber in his major league debut, 22 years old.
In just his first 69 games, Schwarber smashed 16 home runs. But it was the postseason where he became a legend. He crushed 5 homers, including a moonshot that landed on top of the Wrigley Field scoreboard. That was a Schwarber bomb. The Cubs literally encased the ball in plexiglass. But just 1 year later, disaster struck. Game 2 of the 2016 season.
He cranks this one out into deep left center. Schwarber, and neither can catch it. Schwarber's injured.
That collision tore both his ACL and LCL. Everyone thought he was done for the year. Except he wasn't. After 6 months of rehab, Schwarber returned for the World Series and delivered. He hit .412 in the Fall Classic, sparked a key rally in Game 7, and helped end the Cubs' 108-year title drought. He wasn't just back, he was a hero. Over the next few seasons, Schwarber evolved into a fan favorite in Chicago, known for his towering home runs, or as we like to call them, Schwarbombs. But after a slump in 2020, the Cubs let him walk. That's when he turned the page. In 2021, Schwarber signed with the Nationals and caught fire. Dude hit 16 home runs in 18 games.
That ball is to the moon!
The Red Sox took notice and traded for him mid-season. And in Boston, he got a whole new identity. Red Sox fans nicknamed him Kyle from Waltham, turning him into a cult hero overnight.
But I guess my hometown's Waltham now, so go Hawks.
And he helped push the Red Sox to the ALCS. Then came the real payday. In 2022, the Phillies signed him to a 4-year, $75 million deal, and Schwarber wasted no time proving him right. He led the National League with 46 home runs and helped carry Philly to the World Series. And by 2023, he did it again.
And a high fly ball. Kyle Schwarber has just walked off the Dodgers.
He crushed 6 home runs in the NLCS alone, including the longest bomb in Citizens Bank Park history, 488 feet. And since 2024, 14 leadoff homers, an MLB record.
Schwarber has the Major League season record.
A 47-game on-base streak. And in 2025, career homer number 300, a 466-foot missile in Colorado. But what we really want to know is, how does he spend his cash? After getting his rookie signing bonus, he went and picked up this Ram 1500 Laramie for $45,000. He then upgraded to the Ram 2500 Heavy Duty with a custom Cummins diesel engine. He also picked up this custom Jeep Wrangler Unlimited. And when he signed with Philly, he scooped up a $1.8 million home in Haddonfield, just 10 miles from Citizens Bank Park. It's 62 square feet of elite living. 6 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, a gourmet kitchen, and a finished basement built for game days. And out back, he's got a full entertainment zone for grilling, relaxing, and maybe launching a few wiffle balls into outer space. He also bought this house in Germantown, Ohio, and this condo in Tampa, Florida. But the thing about Schwarber, he spends most of his money giving back. Through his Neighborhood Heroes program, he's donated over $250,000 to firefighters, police, and military families in Chicago and Philly.
We got a $2,500 check for you guys in taps, so thank you guys.
And back in Ohio, he started Midway Baseball, covering gear, uniforms, and field upgrades for local kids. And more recently, he's been hosting Schwarber's block party to help raise funds for first responders. In 2025, dude raised $580,000. Now let's take a peek into his personal life. Kyle met his current wife, Paige Hartman, back in high school. They got married in 2019 after nearly a decade together. In 2022, they welcomed their first son, Cade. And in 2024, baby number 2, Asher, joined the lineup. Paige has been in Kyle's corner since day one, and Kyle calls her his biggest supporter, both on and off the field. On the field, Schwarber is best friends with Bryce Harper, and Harper's pushing for Schwarber to stay in Philly for a long time. He's also close with Anthony Rizzo, and they spend a lot of time together during the offseason. Outside of baseball, he enjoys watching college football, and he supports his hometown team, the Indiana Hoosiers. ESPN even invited him on College Game Day to share his picks for the game.
Jackson, he's got this thing. Hoosiers by 1,000, man.
And before the Super Bowl in 2025, he even played a little golf at the Phoenix Open. He was repping an A.J. Brown jersey ahead of the game and gave it away to an Eagles fan. Surprisingly, Kyle's not a bad golfer. He's also big into hunting. So much so, the Outdoor Channel featured him in a special deer hunt, spotlighting his off-season life in the woods instead of the batter's box. Kyle also stated that he goes hunting every off-season and sneaks in the occasional boys' fishing trip. Outside of sports, he enjoys playing the bass. And while most fans know Schwarber for the bombs, one young boy battling a rare genetic disease knows him for something way bigger. In 2017, he built a personal bond with Cooper Tipton, showing that Schwarber's biggest hits might actually happen off the field. Now for some moments that caused some waves in his career. You've seen ejections, but not like this. In April of 2022, Schwarber blew up on home plate umpire Angel Hernandez after a brutal strike 3 call. The wild part, he wasn't just mad about his strike zone, he was calling out bad calls on both sides. Schwarber got tossed, sure, but in Philly, that rant made him a legend. Now at this point, you must be getting excited about his career earnings. Remember, he's about to hit free agency and experts suggest he'll sign for $100 million, so his net worth will certainly rise. Having said that, his career earnings have totaled a jaw-dropping $99,990,000, and his net worth currently sits at an estimated $79 million. Thanks for watching.